now. Sorry I haven't posted. I know I said there'd be lots of fun stuff coming up and whatever, but life kind of got in the way a little bit. I ended up moving out in an apartment and working 50 to 60 hours a week and whatever. A bunch of excuses, I know. But yeah, so here's a video. Basically this one's gonna be an update on the blue truck because they did, believe it or not, get a little bit done to it. And I also bought another truck and we'll go look at that later. But first, let's look at this thing. I'm not sure where I left off with this, but I'm pretty sure that the cab was not on the frame. Got the sway bar painted nice red color. Oh yeah, because race car. And I think you've seen all the suspension stuff together. The firewall, I kind of smoothed, if that's what you kind of want to call it. Basically, I closed every hole that it wasn't going to need. I painted it this metallic-y gray color. Did a little Bondo work. As you can see, it's not the best. I'm not a body guy, so don't judge me, please. But yeah, there's that. All of the rust is now fixed, and it is solid metal. Hallelujah. That was a lot of work, and I really don't ever want to do it again. This is why I'm not a body guy, and this is why they charge a lot of money. I see that now, and no thank you. I will be buying trucks that do not have rust. I'll spend the extra money. But yeah, got the drip rails resealed, whatever, you know. Steering columns back in. Not too much done to the interior, except the rust. Back here, rear's in, whatever else. That's not the rear that's staying in it though. The other one's outside. I just got $1,600 worth of parts from Summit, which includes axles and a mini spool for the rear. So that's gonna be happening. I also got an oil pan for the motor. And speaking of that, let's look at the most beautiful thing about this truck right now, the motor. All painted Chevy orange. I blacked out all the pulleys and the water pump and the accessory brackets and everything. And then I have the best intake in the world. Corey's gonna love that. The Trailblazer SS intake, or basically the intake off any Gen 4 style LS, whatever, LT, I don't know. But yeah, and that is the 4.8. I did buy an all aluminum 5.3 short block for this truck, but with the whole moving out and the Biden inflation, yep, that's the 4.8. I didn't take it apart or anything. It ran fine when I took it out, so that's going back in it. But yeah, but once I do the rear and get it painted, I can put the rear in the truck, and then I can finish up the rear suspension and put the panhard bar on and the rear sway bar, and then that'll be good. I can get the gas tank and cut that cross member out and whatever else, mount the gas tank and continue on it. But that's where this is at, so there's your update. So it's a crazy world we live in right now. Not the biggest fan of our president, not gonna go there, but with all the inflation and everything happening, the car market, if you haven't noticed, has skyrocketed. Things that used to be $500 are now $5,000. And if it's rusted out, doesn't run, doesn't have a motor, no transmission, basically a shell, might not even have a title, you still can't even buy it for $500 no matter what it is. So is it even possible to buy a vehicle for $500 anymore these days? Running and driving and pretty clean, not falling apart? I think I did, and I'm gonna show you. Well, here it is, 1971 Chevrolet C20, $500, running and driving, big block, 468 turbo 400, Dana 60 rear, Detroit locker, 410 gears, brand new tires, has a tach, has a B&M shifter. Yeah, no, that's not $500, but this is. It is a 2000 GMC Sonoma. Yes, it's an extended cab. Some people do not like extended cabs, and I am one of those people, but for $500, how can you go wrong? It really is pretty clean. As you can see here, there's a little bit of rust, but other than that, not too bad. Has some type of factory wheel off of some other vehicle on it, but overall, it's pretty nice. It has a 2.2 liter 4-cylinder in it and a 5-speed manual transmission, which really seals the deal for me because I love rowing gears. Here's the interior, not too shabby. Seats aren't ripped. Overall, pretty good condition. I wasn't sure if it was just the older S10s or the newer ones, but the seats, the sideways seats, oh yeah. I tried to sit back here, no way, no way, Jose. So, here's the key. Listen to this. Fires up first try. Can't beat that. And AC works. Cold air. Let's take her for a ride. Here's a Miata, by the way. Freshly washed and pretty. So I gotta say, this is a hell of a truck. I never was a fan of this body style. I like the square body S10s a lot more, obviously. I'm into the older stuff, but it's a hell of a smooth and comfortable truck to drive. This shifter is just awesome. It's just flick it into gear and disappear. Yeah, okay. I don't know how much horsepower these make, but I know it ain't much because you give it quarter throttle and it goes pretty good, but quarter throttle, half throttle, and full throttle all feel the same. But very smooth, runs very nicely. No complaints about it, especially for $500. Mind you, all the lights work, and I haven't had to do anything mechanically to it yet. This truck has 199,000 miles on it, and I gotta say, it burns like a kitten. No complaints in that department. Now, it did not pass inspection this year because it has a few small holes in the floor, and I believe some other issues that I'm not real sure of, but I'm gonna look it over, fix whatever's wrong with it, get it inspected, and probably gonna end up flipping it because I'm into the older stuff, and really the only thing this has going for it is good fuel economy, the stick shift part, $500, and whatever else. So if you look on Marketplace, a truck like this in this condition usually you see between $2,000 and $3,000. So you may ask, how did I get this for $500? Well, my friend Corey from Corey Taylor Builds, he has a YouTube channel, check it out. He works for a landscaping company, and the guy who owns it actually sold me this vehicle, and because I'm friends with Corey, sold it to me for $500. So realistically, would you be able to go on Marketplace and find the same deal? Maybe. It'd probably take a lot of searching and hopes, dreams, all that. But yeah, I got a good deal on it, and I usually don't get good deals. I get fair deals. Corey's the one that gets the good deals, so his good deal luck rubbed off on me a little bit now, and he helped me get this one, so can't complain. Let's get a little bit of first gear launch going here. That was 1 through 3. Spun a little bit. Definitely not fast. But I don't think it was designed to be fast. I don't think it was designed to be a sports car, more of a old man truck, something like that. Let's test the handling of this beast. We're doing about 65 here. Road's definitely not meant for 65. Speed limit's 30. Truck's probably not meant for 65 either. Little braking going into the turn, but taking the turn rather well. A little bumpy of a road, that's okay though. 15 mile an hour slow. Drop a gear. tire squeal there. Never hurt nobody. So far, gotta say I'm impressed. Little body roll. That's to be expected though. Oh, you know what I just realized? I didn't call and put insurance on this yet, so hopefully I don't wreck it. She's taking these turns like a champ though. I don't know if it's a 16-inch wheels or what the deal is. A little downshift action here. But yeah, definitely don't have the power. But she handles pretty good. The highway driving ain't bad either. Going up a decent incline. Going 72 miles an hour. Very light throttle. Can't complain about that. Try and get a little bit of a top speed run here. Can it max out the speedometer? Apparently it has a speed limiter, because it just majorly cut out when I hit 90 or whatever that was. So no, it cannot max the speedometer out. Very sad. Alright, we're gonna try out the good old 0 to 60 here, so we'll see how that goes. Try not to burn my clutch out. Pretty pitiful. Yeah, 21 seconds. 0 to 60 in 21 seconds. But hey, it's a 2.2 liter, so what can you say? So I think what's important to remember here is this is $500 and it's a 2000 GMC Sonoma. So by no means is it a hot rod. As far as comfort and ease of driving, the shifter's in a very nice place and it's very comfortable. Seats are cushy, and if you're looking for a vehicle that's reliable and fairly small, but you don't want more than 2, maybe 3 passengers in, unless you have kids, because them fold down rear seats, I think the only thing that's fitting in them is some small children. Definitely no human, and definitely no obese human like me. So yeah, but overall it's a great truck. Very happy I bought it, and I'd like to fix it up and let somebody else enjoy it so I can get a new toy to play with. But yeah, so I think that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully there's not like a 4-month pause in between me posting videos and I can pump some more stuff out. But I just don't want to make anything that's like super boring. Whatever. We'll see what happens, and stay tuned. So thanks for watching. I'll see you later.